Good morning. Guess what day it is? It's January 7th, 2025. There are several things going on today. It's I'm Not Going to Take It Anymore Day. It's National Bobblehead Day. And it's Old Rock Day. Rocks are everywhere, it seems. Here are some facts that I found out about rocks. Rocks are solid material made up of minerals, broken pieces of crystals, shells of animals, or compressed plant material. Rocks are classified by the minerals they contain and the environment in which they formed. There are three main types of rocks: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Rocks form through geological processes that occur at different temperatures and different pressures. Rocks can be found in many places, including hills and mountains, plains, valleys, soil, and even the ocean. Rocks can have different textures. Some have fine crystals and some have coarse crystals. Rocks are grouped, as I said, in three categories: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Igneous rocks are formed when magma cools in the Earth's crust, or lava cools on the ground surface or the seabed. Sedimentary rocks are formed by diagnesis and lithification of sediments, which in turn are formed by the weathering, transport, and deposit of existing rocks. Metamorphic rocks are formed when existing rocks are subjected to such high pressures and temperature that they transform without significant melting. And igneous rocks are broken down into two categories: plutonic or intrusive rocks, volcanic or extrusive rocks. About 65% of the Earth's crust by volume consists of igneous rocks. 66% are bauxite and garba, 16 are granite, and 17 granodiorite and diorite. Sedimentary rocks are formed at the Earth's surface by the accumulation and cementation of fragments of earlier rocks, minerals, and organisms. Before being deposited, sediments are formed by weathering of earlier rocks by erosion. So the rocks erode and the erosion carries the pieces down and then they become sedimentary rocks. There is actually another kind of rock that is not in these three categories, and that is extraterrestrial rock. Now those are like meteors that have come from outer space. Though most understanding of rocks comes from those of Earth, rocks make up many of the universe's celestial bodies. In the solar system, Mars, Venus, and Mercury are composed of rock, as are many natural satellites, asteroids, and meteorites. And I don't know how they know all that, but that's what they say. Jesus taught that we are supposed to build our lives on a solid foundation, on the rock. His teachings in Matthew 7:24 through 27 say, "Therefore, whoever hears these sayings of mine and does them, I will liken him to a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rains descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it did not fall, for it was founded on the rock. But everyone who hears these sayings of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it fell, and great was its fall." So today, build your life on God's Word, the stone, the rock. When the storms come, then you will still be able to stand.